So it's a deal?
You say you'll pay me 10,000?
10,000 pesetas.
Sure, but the fact is you're making more.
What I make is none of your business. Anyway, 10,000 pesetas is a good price.
Prices these days depend on what you can get. You should have figured that out by now.
It's a good price.
Amigo, I don't know you. Somebody gave you the wrong information. Go look for another guy.
My offer's still the same. Take it or leave it.
Sure, I'll take it. Why not?
Ramon. He's inside. Send him out here. He's been shot. A bullet through the heart.
Who squealed on us?
Could be just a coincidence.
Is that from the guy who did it?
Yeah. Wants to meet us at Jackal's Ranch, according to this. John Webb.
Dan Hogan and his gang escaped with over $100,000. Stop. It is believed that the thieves are heading for Mexico. Telegraph any information immediately regarding the bandits and their whereabouts. Stop.
Morning.
Oh, where'd you come from? Sneaking up in a body like that? After what happened in Phoenix this morning, I'm a bundle of nerves. Huh. I guess you didn't hear about what happened at the bank there. They got away with $100,000. They got a reward posted already, $5,000. I wouldn't mind getting a hold of that. No, I'm telling you I wouldn't mind. How do you like that now? Say, mister, you don't happen to be wanting directions, do you?
What makes you ask?
Nobody drops in here without he's looking for directions.
I want a drink and something to eat. You got anything?
Sure.
And for my horse, too, if you can.
Yeah? Our meals are simple, but they're good. Sandy! 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 That one. Never around when you need her. Sandy! Where's she got to?
No. No wine. Just a glass of water. Looks like plenty.
I'm sure I've never seen you before, but your face is familiar.
Is that a fact?
You've never seen me?
Never. So how could you?
I don't know. The face I saw, I guess it was just someone like you. Can I offer you something to eat?
You would appreciate it.
I've made a hot lamb stew. It's a specialty of mine. My name is Sandy. What's yours?
John. John Webb.
John Webb. Ever been to San Francisco?
Yep.
New York?
But a long time ago.
I envy you. One of these days I'll get there too.
That's the same ranch we're supposed to keep our appointment with Daisy.
Jackals.
Looks mighty still.
Looks deserted.
You can't tell from here.
I'm gonna get a little closer.
Stay there.
I thought we came here because you wanted to get even with that Webb.
The one thing I'm interested in is the gold. Keep your eyes open for Daisy. We got to stop her from going into the ranch. Dick, wait at Ramon's. The boss should be there by now.
And what do I tell him?
You know what to say. Where did he get the idea of letting a woman handle the gold?
Yeah, like a lot of other bright ideas he's got in that head of his.
It's a pretty good way of getting the gold here without running any risks.
What if the gold doesn't get here?
It was the boss's idea in the first place.
Yeah, the boss.
How do you like that now? It takes a lot of courage to walk into a bank and help yourself to the money. But I don't believe those boys will make it. Mexico? Nah, these days there are rangers guarding all the passes. Hey, there's a pass near here ain't got it. Ain't nobody knows about that one. Only 4 or 5 people know it even exists. I hope you can use a pistol if you have to. Don't get me wrong, mister. It's just a little good, sound advice for you. A pistol's a mighty handy thing in this part of the world. You can't be sure who you're going to run into. Yes, sir. A pistol's handy. I'm right.
Did you know that rats have gotten into the flour bin?
The flour bin? How do you like that now? I'm going to take dynamite to those filthy critters if they don't leave my flour alone. I ain't running a rat ranch. No, sir.
Frankly, I just wanted to talk to you myself. Or don't you talk when you're eating?
Be glad to, Sandy.
But you mustn't start interrupting me, please. If you do, I'll never tell you all the things I want to.
I'll be quiet. Please tell me.
Living here, it's like a prison, if not worse. There's nobody to talk to me. We have no parties, not even company. Besides, Grandpa, I never see anybody for months. A girl my age shouldn't have to live by herself. I know I sound full of self-pity, but it's so suffocating here.
Und deswegen muss ich von hier weg.
There's nothing happening.
Damn, it's hot and I'm thirsty.
Daisy's late. I told her she would be.
She likes to be late, just like the boss.
What the hell does that mean?
What the hell do you think it does, Cobra?
Reed, I'm fed up with this. Let's go back to the ranch.
Shut your mouth and keep looking.
Hey, is Dick coming?
And he's alone. The boss didn't come.
I've had a talk with the boss.
Why ain't he with you?
He wants us to take the Webb guy back to the cabin.
Let me get him. It'll take a second.
Stay here. Cobra and Skeleton.
I want to go to New York or San Francisco, any place to get out of here. Any big city, so I can meet people and have a life of my own. Someplace where I can work. Does that sound so very impossible to you?
I couldn't be happy like that.
John, you've got to help me. I promise I wouldn't cause you any trouble.
Look, I'm not in the market for any helpmate, Sandy.
But I wasn't insinuating you should marry me.
Don't you listen to her. She's crazy. Anyone who comes this way gets off with the same proposition.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Your name, John Webb?
He asked if your name is John Webb.
It sure is. Why don't you boys have a seat?
Because you're coming with us.
Where?
Someone wants to talk to you.
Sure, I'll talk to him right here.
No, you're coming along with us. You hear what he says? You wouldn't turn down an invitation now, would you?
You can tell your boss I'm waiting for him here. Now get going.
Mighty fine work, son. I'll bet the Rangers couldn't have managed those boys any better. Am I right, Sandy? Yes, sirree, sir.
Sure you are. He showed him.
Have you got any weapons?
Of course I have. All the officials in the Post and Telegraph system have a gun.
Get it.
Sure will, son. It's always ready. No one pushes me around. I can take care of myself. Nobody tries any funny business around here. Nobody. Here she is. 10 years ago, I could hit a squirrel at 60 paces. Bang! Say, I'd better send a message to the sheriff about those two.
Never mind. And I'll take this.
You plan to do all the shooting?
No, Gramps, not me.
I hear that you wanted to see me. Here I am.
You're not the one I'm waiting for. You're not Dan Hogan.
But I can take you to him. Hold it. Now let's get going.
Not unless your boys carry me.
You heard him.
Leave him alone. Now, what do you want?
Give me a half of your gold.
What for?
Avoiding the Rangers, friend. I can get you safely to Mexico.
I could have gone with Ramon for much less.
But Ramon's dead.
Yeah. You know the way?
Like the palm of my hand.
Who are you?
John Webb.
You're a dirty Yankee.
You're mistaken. I fought with General Lee.
Really? What else can you tell me about you?
Nothing.
Where'd you get your information? Who said it was to be our guide?
Stop wasting all this time, Dan.
And if you're in with the Texas Rangers?
And if I told you I learned it was your guide from your boys?
Come here. You know this man?
No.
Does anyone know him? Do you know him, Reed? Or you? Or you? Or you! He's accusing one of you! Who is it? Who is it?
Do you really think he's going to admit it?
He's been sent here by the Rangers to get information. That's pretty clear, isn't it?
If that was the situation, you would have found the Rangers at Ramon's or here.
The spy isn't one of us, Hogan.
What does that mean?
The spy isn't... You know who I mean.
Daisy? You suspect Daisy?
What the hell? She hasn't shown her face here yet.
And so?
So long, Gold.
Why couldn't Daisy work out a deal with this man?
If that was so, why should I hang around here? I'd be with her. Anyway, I don't trust women.
Daisy isn't a woman, remember that. She's the mother of my son. I took him away to make her bring us the gold, and she'll bring it. She knows this is business.
This son of yours, where have you hidden him?
And what makes you interested in my son?
Hogan, I think we better get him.
You stay here and keep your eyes on the telegraph.
Wait a minute, Hogan. Where'd you get the idea you could slip out? You could easily have worked it out with Daisy. And our friend Mr. Weber could be a decoy. You three split the gold and beat it out of Texas.
You're making a big mistake, Fred. Let's wait and see if Daisy shows up before.
Until she does, you're all taking orders for me. Frank, go and look for Daisy. Cobra, you stand guard outside.
You'll pay for this, you idiot. You got a room, Grandpa?
Yeah, at the top of the stairs. Best bed in the whole house.
Wake me up when Daisy gets here.
Gramps, he can find it alone. He ain't blind. He don't need you to show him.
Here's your water. I never suspected you joined forces with Hogan. You're just a criminal like the rest of them. Looks are very deceiving.
Hey, you. Bring me something to drink. I didn't mean I want water. No more than I mean to have you as part of the gang.
It turned out bad. Hogan and me could have been out of here by now.
You're just breaking my heart. You're too big for your boots.
An important message. The telegraph. Hey, what are you doing? No. That wasn't a smart thing to do, mister.
Look, I wasn't asking for advice.
You're in danger now that it's broken. When I don't answer, they'll send the Rangers out here immediately.
Exactly. Grandpa, go and repair the telegraph.
I said you take orders from me. And you, shut your mouth.
And if the gold gets here, Hogan will make you pay.
That's enough of this, Hogan. I'm sick of working for that rat. A big boss, the brains of the band. I'm not afraid of Dan Hogan. Not when he's in cahoots with Daisy.
Think he is?
I know he is. Those two, they plan to double-cross us, the thieving bastards. The bastards plan to take the gold to Mexico. And now the Rangers are on their way here. Let them come, we'll be ready. We'll kill them. And as for you, John Webb, you're gonna get what's coming to you. No more lies, because you're gonna be dead.
Hey, Reed! There's a stagecoach coming.
Make it a pretty fast stop, folks. You see, this stage ain't a very safe place to be in at night. Young lady?
Thank you. Oh.
Pleasure.
What a surprise to see all these nice, friendly people around here. Please, couldn't you give me something to drink?
Oswald, see if they have a table.
Of course, my dear. There we are. Sit down, my dear.
Thank you. It'll be a pleasure, won't it, Oswald, to get in all this local color?
Must you be so sarcastic?
Hello, Sandy. Howdy, Jonathan. I brought you a present from the sheriff. They rob a bank, and in an hour they got the poster ready. Photography's quite an invention. How about that? How's that for a face, huh? Bank robbers in my day were beauties compared to that. What's going on here? But I don't get it.
You don't say.
I don't.
Sit down there and keep your mouth shut. And don't try anything. And the rest of you can just stay put. And you can forget about continuing your trip.
Till where?
Till I say so.
But we've got to be on our way immediately.
Is that so?
I look at these affairs practically. My wife and I can pay. Just set us free. I'll pay for the coachman as well. How much do you want?
Bully for you. It's so easy when you got the money. Don't stay here. Don't worry about me. Just pay and leave.
All right. The cost?
What would you say I'd like to spend to get out of here?
How about $300?
Mm-hmm. But first, let me see what your dollars look like. Go ahead and throw in the billfold.
But 500 was all you...
500's nothing.
Now you can't buy anything at all with your money, can you?
I'm used to getting nothing for my money, especially where women are concerned.
What a poor businessman you are, darling. You ought to know by now you can never pay too much for a woman.
Hot, ain't it? These summer nights I want to take off all my clothes and go dancing. Hey! Is that whiskey? Thank you.
Awful creature. Will you put that glass down, my dear?
Just when I was about to start. You make a living being an outlaw?
Up to when the money starts to run out. I wanted to be a businessman, just like your husband.
You're better off being a bandit.
We're not in the London drawing room, remember that.
Don't I know? We're no place and I'm surrounded with fools and bandits.
Go on inside. I'll take over for you.
Grandpa, I want some whiskey. All the whiskey you got in the stinking barn, you hear? What's your name, hon?
Marietta.
But that's Bandit Hogan, the one they're looking for.
Sit down and shut up, mister.
Yeah, sure.
You've got a lot of scent on. Sing. Sing!
La 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 la. La 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 jingle all the way. Oh la 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 la, laughing all the way in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we
And you?
go, laughing all the way. Bells on bob.
Don't you want to introduce yourself, sweetie?
The lady is my wife.
I didn't ask you, buddy.
It's bright. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sled. Jingle bells.
Ask what this gentleman's name is.
Jingle
He's Stan Hogan, Eleanor.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh.
Sing louder. Cheer up the place.
Jingle bells,
Here's to Dan
jingle
Hogan.
bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to run in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sled. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sled. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in all money, our blouse thrown in away. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. All night, my gonna slide in a one-horse open sled. Jingle
It's cheap for a woman like you to behave in this way, like a tart.
But, darling, I am one. What happened when I fell in love with your bank account?
Don't move, anyone. Put your hands up. Come on. You two, on your feet. You broke the telegraph, and I'm turning you over to the Rangers. Stay where you are. Get back. I don't want to have to kill you, but I'll do it, so help me. I can hit a squirrel at 60 paces. So you watch your step. Go on, get back. I'm telling you.
It was a nice try, Grandpa.
Let's give Grandpa a whiskey. He deserves it.
I'll give him what he deserves.
Keep calm.
I couldn't pull the trigger. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
It's ridiculous to spend time here. Daisy's sense of direction is pretty poor.
Something's happened to Skelton.
All of you take your seats. We've had enough entertainment tonight.
Dan, I once spent a night like this in a great villa with 25 servants. It was a bluff. We were without any money. And he...
Shut up, you drunk.
And he came loaded with money. He came with the money to look for a bride. And it was me.
He paid good money for you, but he still don't own you. Why not?
Because liberty's not that easy to buy.
Who asked you? I'm going to make you crawl like a worm as soon as the gold's in my hands.
And if it doesn't get here?
Dan! Daisy and Skelton are here with the gold!
It's about time.
Hurry out! They're here! Come on!
Whoa! Say, put Daisy and I'll help you down.
What took you so long? Don't you never get here?
Hey, there's the gold. Oh, hold it. Steady, boy.
At last. Everybody said you wouldn't come, but I knew you would.
Where have you put my son?
Our son. Don't worry.
What do you mean?
He's all right.
Dan, you swore to me that I'd find him here.
Yes, but I changed my mind because I didn't want to take the risk.
All right, where is he? Where is he?
Don't worry. I'll write you where he is.
You dirty liar. You've always pretended to me. I knew I'd pay for it. I knew I'd pay for your everlasting lies.
Dan, you've got to give him back to me, please.
Look, lady. Tears aren't going to help you to find your son. They're never very convincing.
I'll keep my promise, Daisy. You head on to Norton, just as we planned. You'll find your son.
Look, Dan, you're going to keep your word, or I'll follow you to Mexico.
Take the lady to the wagon.
Sorry about what happened just now. I should have known better.
What the hell? We all make mistakes. You'll know better next time. Now, Professor, do you think Reed's share will be enough to bring us to the border?
No.
How much do you want?
Mister, I told you. I want half.
All right, you'll get it when we get to the border. Load the chest on the horses.
Stop, let me take a look.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
Sure. I just want to take a look at the gold.
Go ahead. You're a partner now. You got rights.
This gold's the best there is on the market.
Virgin, like a bride before her wedding night.
Dan, someone's coming.
The Rangers.
The Rangers will arrest you. It's all over.
Go to hell.
Adios, Mexico.
Hide the horses in the stable. Bring the chests into the kitchen. Dick, you take care of baby doll there. Cobra, put Reed in the storehouse. Skelton, help him. You tie her up out where the horses are.
No, no, don't.
God help you if you move. And not a single word. You come with me. I warn you, so watch it, everybody. First, I'll kill her ladyship. Then it's your turn.
Easy all. Howdy, Jonathan. How you been?
Not bad, thank you kindly.
That go for you, Sandy?
I guess I can't complain.
Well, what happened to you, Carl? You just sitting down to eat? I've never known you to be so late.
Highway was pretty bad around Jackson, and we lost a lot of time. Then the thunderstorm come along.
Yeah, they can whip up out of nowhere. Hey, Jonathan.
Right here, Lieutenant.
Your transmitter's on the blink.
I know. You can't trust these machines once they get old.
Let me take a look at it.
Oh, no, that's mighty nice of you, Lieutenant. I fixed it. Sorry you had to come out here.
That's all right. Sandy, how about a little drink?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry, Lieutenant.
You're not like other men. You're an animal, and I like you. Dan, I like you.
Shut your mouth, you stupid bitch. Get it from your husband. He's paying for it, isn't he?
What are you talking about? Don't go getting any ideas about me, Dan. I promised Oswald a long time ago that that kind of thing wouldn't happen anymore.
Instead, it happens all the time.
Oh, no. Only when I've been drinking too much.
Jonathan, let me send a message into headquarters so they know everything's okay.
Sure, let me handle it, Lieutenant. The damn sender skittery is a newborn colt. Ain't nobody but me knows how to work it. Lordy, look at all that weather. Go ahead, Lieutenant. I'm listening.
Lieutenant Powell to headquarters. No trace of the bandits from Phoenix Valley to Jackal's Ranch.
Slow down, Lieutenant. Phoenix Valley to Jackal's Ranch. Ready, Lieutenant.
Everything in order. No sign of Dan Hogan and his gang.
Everything in order. No sign of Dan Hogan and his gang.
Where do you think you're going?
What happened? What have you done to her?
Skelton, you lousy bastard, you killed her! You out of your mind? You want to shoot me when the Rangers are right outside there?
No, I'm not going to shoot you. I'm going to break your neck the same way you did to her.
Oh!
Better be going.
Sorry, Lieutenant.
They expect us in Lakeville by tomorrow morning.
That's so.
Well, folks, I wish you a happy journey.
Well, goodbye now.
Good night.
Night.
Salaam.
Good night, Jonathan.
Good night, Will.
Carl? Beseide.
You know what it's like to get kissed by an animal? You see, animals bite. Get downstairs. We're getting out.
You're not going to leave them here, are you? Kill them or they'll
We'll take the women so no one will talk, right, Grandpa? If anyone tries to follow us, we'll... Finish loading the gold. Where the hell are those other guys?
Don't kill him, Hogan.
I thought you wanted your freedom, lady.
I'll do anything you want.
Please, I didn't mean to do it. He gave me the knife.
Is that the truth?
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know how to... Oh!
I'm thirsty.
Shut up!
Hogan, I can't. Hogan, I can't.
We'll need water before we go much further.
We got no time to lose.
I told you this wasn't any trip for women even before we got started.
You worry about getting to the border.
I'm worried about the gold as much as you.
Shut up and get moving.
Half of it's mine.
Now, Jonathan, listen to me. We haven't got much time. You've got to tell us. Which way were they heading?
I don't know. I really don't know, Lieutenant.
Jonathan, don't kid yourself. You can't save those women. Hogan doesn't respect anybody, and your silence won't change him. Too much time is passing, Jonathan. And Sandy...
Sandy?
You can't save her by being silent.
They were heading towards Mexico, by the pass that's due south.
But that pass requires a guide. Somebody's already been there. Now, who is it?
The guide's called John Webb.
John Webb. Let's go after him. 8 horses heading due south shouldn't be hard to follow. Come on.
I'm coming with you, Lieutenant.
Better stay put, Jonathan. This is not the kind of trip you'd enjoy. Let's go, boys.
I'm too old, too decrepit. How do you like that now?
This is the spot. But there's no more water here either.
Now it's me who gives the orders.
And order the water to come up out of the sand.
I want water. Water.
You can make it stay here. But nobody goes back.
There's water, come on.
Baby, please get away, I'm not your pony. There is a girl in town, sugar and honey. Look for her. She is maybe waiting for someone knocking at her door.
Where the hell are you taking us?
We better continue on foot. The horses can't carry us on sand. I hope Grandpa doesn't get any wild notions. There's bound to be trouble here. I can feel it.
I don't get you. Why?
I don't know. Got a hunch.
Don't tell Hogan.
Hey, look over there. Look, there's no point in going there, is there?
None, Hogan. You'd end up underwater.
Some water beneath the sand? You know this region well. Are you a smuggler?
I got to know the area like the palm of my hand immediately after the war when I hid out around here with two other guys. They were Southerners, too.
A bunch of bastards is what you should say, or we'd have won the war.
make another detour, Hogan. We'll bear west.
There's somebody who doesn't want to live any longer.
None of that if you want us to get out of here. Sandy! Sandy! Stop!
No, don't!
Sandy!
Let me go!
Sandy! You still got a possibility of getting out of here.
My God, how can you say there's a possibility for anybody to get out of here when you know he'll kill us at the border? If you didn't go back, I don't think Hogan could do anything about it. We'd get away together.
Don't say any more.
You just want to get the gold no matter what happens to the rest of us.
It's about to rain any minute now. We better take cover somewhere. We'll be protected up there. Why up there? There's caves up there. Hurry up. Okay.
Our new partner has foretold the rain. He's a magician. Very clever. Too bad he's so greedy about gold, but he deserves it. It's important to get to Mexico as soon as possible. Much longer?
2 days, 3 at the most.
Let's make it 2.
Why not? It's possible. Without the women.
Certainly. Tomorrow we'll send them home.
Hogan, are you sure he knows the way out of here?
He better know the way.
What makes you think I need proof? You're already famous. I want half of the gold for the sake of one of your boys here. When we get to Mexico, I intend to split it with him.
You trying to make friends?
Why not? It's not a bad idea if you decide to confiscate my share.
You think these guys will protect you?
I do.
Still on that spy story, you bastard?
Liar! No one here's a spy unless it's you.
Why not confess? Hogan will find out sooner or later, and he might get the idea it's all a big joke.
I need a healthy guy.
If my guess is any good, I'd say you're going to double-cross Dan Hogan. If you do, I'll be very grateful.
You still owe me something.
The storm is just about over. Better see the horse have something to eat.
I've come to pay my debt.
You know the price?
Naturally.
You hate me?
You're disgusting.
It's not much for your husband's life, is it?
I don't know how to hate any more than this.
You're too warm to hate. The skin must be cold, with shivers of cold sweat. To me, you're nothing but a slut.
I know that game. You're trying to warm me up with insults.
You mean you couldn't love me?
Love you? A two-gun bandit? I know high-priced people, and they make you look like a small-time beggar. So, don't talk of loving.
You're always with rich people. I can't live up to that. I gotta have a little walk and look around. If you try to get away without having paid, My gun will collect for me.
I'll pay. A lady always pays her servants.
Not a sound out there, boss.
When do you finish your turn on guard?
In another hour.
You may as well go. I'll finish it. Green, go and sleep in my bed.
But the girl.
Tell her I sent you to settle the account.
It's okay with me.
Wake up Cobra after an hour and send him in there. I'll take his turn on guard. Get moving. Get moving.
Okay, boss.
We go on foot and the Rangers on horses. They've got it made. Mm-hmm. I was beginning to wonder what you wanted. And now I find you're nothing but a double-crossing rat who wants my share.
You're mistaken, Hogan. All I expect is my share of the gold.
Come on, explain yourself, Professor.
Take a look down in the valley. Way down. Those men are the Rangers, and they're after us. They were following our trail.
A good excuse, Professor, but the Rangers got to us too quickly.
They want the women.
With the Rangers behind us, we can't set them free. There's another way to take care of them.
Don't touch the women, Hogan, or you won't get out of here. That's it. Keep going.
I can't go any further.
Move.
Oh.
This is no time to play tricks, lady.
No. Why don't you kill me now? Don't wait till we're in Mexico.
We're waiting for you to get up, so move. Look, why don't you scram? This is none of your business.
We'll be out of the desert soon. You can make it.
Get up! Don't make me lose any more time!
Hold it. We'll wait here for Hogan.
I'm going down, Hogan. Do something.
Call your friends. They'll get you out.
No, please. Someone help me. Oh, God.
What did you say?
I love you, Dad. I love you.
What was that?
I'll do anything for you.
You paid your debt.
Dad. Oh, Dad, you're fine. Dad. Oh.
Dan, you're a swine.
One of you go look for Dan. We'll stay here. He should have got back here by now. You go, Green.
You go, philosopher. You know the way. Cobra, you go look for Dan.
Why should I? You go.
You're his best friend. Yeah, the boss mighty fond of you, boy.
Well, someone's gotta. How about it, Cobra?
Have it your way, Webb.
Get him up, philosopher. This is what I've been waiting for. All right. Up on your feet, both of you. We'll get the horses and move out.
Whatever you say, Green. I can wait till we're at the border. That is, if you think you can still trust my directions.
Much further to the border?
Just one more day.
That means we go on tonight.
Makes no difference.
That's the spirit. Strikes me we already been here.
All the valleys around here look the same, but you'll be able to see where we are when we get over the ridge.
Here you go. He tried to run out on us, boss. I knew how to fix that. I borrowed his pistol.
Why'd you come back? You could have gotten away.
You're the only one I want around at the finish.
You use your brain like a philosopher. And so I saw her disappear into the quicksand. I almost went under myself when I tried to save her.
Cobra!
Go feed the horses. And keep your eyes open, get it?
Okay, boss.
Gold changes everything. It makes the weak become powerful. This is how it'll be for my son and for me. I'll be someone else.
And not Dan Hogan?
Huh. You think I can't change? And you're wrong. And my son's gonna be better than his father. He'll go to school and be respected.
One minute you're talking about gold, and the next minute about your son.
Shut up. You're after the gold too, aren't you?
If you didn't have any gold, you'd be a lot better off.
Listen, don't try any tricks. You will take me to the border.
Sure, Dan. I'll take you to the border.
We went as far as Gila Valley, Lieutenant. We didn't see a trace of anybody.
I'm not surprised, boys. Have some coffee. Jonathan. Jonathan.
Huh?
Here. Here, have some coffee.
Thanks.
You could have ended up in the middle of nowhere if you hadn't run into us.
I almost caught up with that bunch of no-good bandits, but then I lost them. And I managed to get lost myself.
We lost our traces as well. You better forget about trying to make any money, Jonathan. Nobody's going to collect the reward in Dan Hogan.
I'd be happy to get my hands on that Mr. John Webb. Yes, sirree, sir.
Why pick him in particular?
Because he's a lousy hypocrite, a bandit who pretends to be respectable.
But he is respectable, Jonathan. He's not a bandit.
What's that? The man who's taken Hogan to the border of Mexico and to freedom?
His name is John Parker. His father was a circuit judge named William Parker.
Heard that name? They found the judge and his whole family murdered.
That's right, because the judge had gotten an indictment against the Ku Klux Klan. Parker had been loyal to the Union during the war, so they were after him. The only one of the Parkers they didn't kill was the son, John, who managed to get away.
And I'll bet one of the killers was Dan Hogan.
Well, that's right. But there was no proof. John changed his name and started looking for Hogan. He's been at it for 5 years. John hopes to be able to prove that Hogan killed his family.
And if he does, what happens then?
He wants to kill Hogan. That's the same thing I'd do in his place.
I sure hope he makes it. Yes, sirree, sir.
Adios, Sandy. And you be careful. Do what I told you and you'll be all right.
Does this mean you'll risk getting killed for that full gold?
Yeah. And for other reasons. Border, we've arrived. Look, Hogan.
You've troubled yourself enough, my friend. Now we're going alone. Give me your gun.
The girl has got it.
You fool. A good gunman leaves a woman, but not his gun.
He ain't got nothing on him at all. He's clean.
My friend, you kept your word. You deserve your share. Give him a horse.
With the gold?
Yes, with the gold.
But Hogan!
Do what I told you.
Here's your horse.
So now we're quits. You saved my life, and I give you half the gold. Now I save your life, and you will pay me with your gold. You'd better go on, amigo. Go on, start before I change my mind.
Hogan! I thought you were smart, but you managed to overlook an important detail. You still don't know who betrayed you.
No. It wasn't me, Hogan. No, Hogan. No. I didn't do it. Look, Hogan, you know I didn't do it. Don't kill me. Hogan. No, Hogan. No.
Now there isn't anybody left, Webb.
You're mistaken, Hogan.
What do you mean to say, Webb?
There's Daisy.
I won't swallow that, Webb.
You swallow the story, I'd be satisfied with my share of the gold. Well, that wasn't enough. Take a look in the boxes.
I'll kill that bitch! I'll kill her! I'll kill her!
You won't get away, Webb. You're an easy target.
Hogan! Don't take chances. I got my own gun now.
Don't tell me that story, Webb. I'll find you and that bitch who made you follow me. She'll betray you just the same. Maybe she's already gone away with all the gold.
Daisy was after her son, not looking for the gold.
And you, who are you, her pimp? Or a sheriff?
Neither one nor the other. My name is John Parker. Now do you understand why I've been after you, Hogan?
Parker.
Parker! Yes! Son of Judge William Parker!
Come out of there, Parker! I must kill you just like the others. I don't want any Parkers left on this earth. Come out, Parker! You bastard!
Now I know the truth, John. But couldn't you have had confidence in me?
You're the one who lacked confidence.
I trusted you.
Now you'll be able to go to San Francisco or New York or anywhere else with the reward money. Adios, Sandy. So long, Grandpa.
So long. Now, how do you like that? I never imagined Hogan would... that he would...
You take the reward.
Sandy! Sandy, where are you going?
With him. Goodbye, Grandpa.
How do you like that now?